Unconditional love. Now, we must understand that unconditional love is effectively the connection of which we can have to a place greater than this reality. So unconditional love is effectively a connection of which we can all experience through the art of connecting to it. So in this reality, we are living within a bubble of experience. And the experiences which we have and which we encounter are all here to give us a great challenge and, most importantly, give us a choice. The choice is a lot of the time we can't accept love. We can't accept the truth of life. And this truth is unique and individual for every single person. It's the truth within us which will always equate to our choices. Now, a lot of the time in this reality, we are living within the form of distractions everywhere. And the choice of truth and distraction is at our disadvantage, because the life which we're living in, it's much more easier to distract ourselves from our truth, because we're not taught how to handle our truth. We're not taught to accept our truth. We're not taught to be proud of our truth. And a lot of the time we're only then in a state where we can't accept our truth, we can't handle the truth, so then we start to run away from our truth. And we go down a path or a life of which we are living an experience which is away from our true self. Now, our true self is effectively an experience of which, when we're aligning with, we're at peace, we're at harmony, and we're at joy with the present moment, the present now moment of existence. And this present now moment of existence is all we will ever have when it comes to connecting with the truth. So when we find something that we love to do, we will enter a space of connection to that present now moment. And it's at that moment where everything, all of our thoughts, all of our problems, all of our existence of which we are not proud of, or which we are feeling that is causing us neglect or pain or suffering, or is just melted away. And all we're left with is that connection to the present moment, the connection with the present now continuum. Now, where unconditional love comes into this is that the unconditional love is the connection to that present now moment. So we may find things that we love to do, and we will connect to that. But there will come a time in our lives where we're all given a chance to love something unconditionally. And it's at that moment when we understand it's that very truth, that very core existence, which will truthfully activate us into a space of protection. Because when we learn to love unconditionally, when we learn to love something in an unconditional form, we understand that existence is never able to take the distractions of our lives, the thoughts, the programming of which is interacting with us to convince us to give something up that we love. We choose in that moment not to accept those thoughts. And unconditional love is effectively unconditional acceptance. When we can believe in our hearts and every cell of our body that the something that we love can never be taken away from us within any physical form, all we are left with is an emotional form. All we are left with is an emotional feeling of servitude. And it's that connection, that emotional servitude to something greater than this materialistic world, is what will raise us into the elevational state of loving unconditionally. And this will be unique for everyone, and it's going to be the gift of life to everyone. But unconditional love is the gateway, is the code to escaping the suffering of this world, and not only the suffering of this world, but the distractions of this world. Because if we can't raise above that state of not being able to accept, we will always be a prisoner within the distractions and the contamination of our own love. Thank you.